When you look at the Browns with Baker Mayfield, go back a couple of years and think of Carson Wentz, Jared Goff, and I bring this up because Goff was traded. We'll get into that in a minute. But do you remember the outrage that the Browns missed out on Carson Wentz and Jared Goff, and one franchise has traded the quarterback in Goff, and the other, if they could get out from under the contract of Carson Wentz, I think they would.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the cautionary tale that we tend to make up our minds way too early on these guys, both good and bad. Look at what we did to the Paul DePodesta quote, in which he said that he didn't see a top 20 quarterback at the time when they drafted Wentz. He got raked over the coals for that for a couple of years, especially when Wentz looked like he was going to be Rookie of the Year. And certainly DePodesta looks smarter now because of it. So maybe that's the best approach to take with this, is to look at last year for Baker Mayfield for what it was, a very good step for a young quarterback, and not get too carried away, as I did last week, Dave, I think, when I suggested that maybe they jump in and extend them. I was listening or heard that Ryan Leaf was on a radio show in town here today, 92.3, and was saying exactly what you were saying last week, which was there's not a rush. He's shown some good things. Let's see all of that fall into place again this year. And not that there's a doubt that he'll be any good, but there's probably no rush to sign him up for the next 5 years and get and take on all the cap concerns that come with those kinds of contracts.
Yeah, and the flip side of it is if he does in fact perform and you have to pay him, it's money that he earned. It's that extra money buys you the peace of mind that you're making the right decision and that you're not going to be the Rams or the Eagles trying to get out from under what is a bad contract.
Yeah, and I think your point last week was that we don't know where the cap's going to go, but we suspect that it's not going to expand after a season of barely any fans in the stands and the financial challenges that come along with COVID. So yeah, why not wait another year? Certainly pick up the option, and you hope that you're back where you were last year in the playoffs again with a guy who's going to be even better.